Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thank you for joining me. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And in this video, I wanted to show you this card that I made using the Good Morning Magnolia bundle, the stamp set, and these two dies, which are beautiful. It comes with this huge set of dies in the bundle. These, or you can buy this separately or the stamp set separately. Let me get straightened back up here. And I use this little border edge to cut this vellum. Now this vellum is from the Perennial Essence Suite. It is beautiful and it went really well with this designer paper, so I decided to use it. And then I have this die that cut out these from the designer paper, okay? Also, for the stamping the sentiment, I've used one of the stitched nested labels from the Bird Ballad Suite and just made for a really pretty card. So let's get started. I have a base of Mossy Meadow, and it is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have a piece of this beautiful Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And that is going to layer over top. Then here is the vellum. Now I cut that a little smaller than the designer paper so that it would kind of show on the sides and give me a little border edge here at the bottom, okay? And I'll have all these measurements on my blog so you can head on over there and get the details. And then I have the label for the sentiment, and then the two die cut images. So let me go ahead and stamp the label first with the Thinking of You sentiment, and I'm using Mossy Meadow ink. And let's ink this up, and I'm going to test it first. Okay. All right, now I'm going to use some of the Coordinating Magnolia Lane Ribbon Combo Pack, and I'm using some of this Mossy Meadow twine. So I am going to take and get some snail and just layer the back up with some, okay? Then I want a couple of loops extending this way. So I'm going to go like this and make a smaller loop over here on this side, and all the while I'm sticking it to the back on that snail, okay? Now I'm getting my second loop on this side. Don't really want it the same size. And then I'll trim that off, and that'll give us some texture and using some twine in a different way, okay? And so that is going to go over top of this vellum piece. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply some more snail. Press that down good. And then center that, and I'm going more toward the top here, okay? And let me line it up. The grid paper beneath the vellum is super helpful. Okay, now I want to go ahead and layer my die cut flowers. So one I'm putting flat without any dimension behind it. And let's go ahead and bring that down just so you don't cover the sentiment. And then for this one, I think I'm going to place it here, and I'll use Stampin' Dimensional behind that to make it pop up just a bit. Let's use 2. Okay. Now, just like that. Extend that little. Now I'm going to come over here to the top of the designer paper, and I don't want to put adhesive where it's going to show. So that's why I applied all these elements first on the front of the vellum, And if I put adhesive, say here, where my finger is behind, it's going to show through the vellum. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to get my snail and go pretty heavy with it behind all of these elements that are already on the vellum. Okay, put that up there. Leave a border around the edge. And I'm talking here, here, and here. And then you can see this pretty little scalloped edge down here. Then we can come over top and put it on the card base. And then I'm going to add some pearls that I've colored with my Petal Pink Stampin' Blends. And use my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to add this large one that I've already colored. I'm putting it down here in some of this white space where there is nothing. And then come up like that. And then I have another smaller pearl here that I'm going to put right there. Okay, there's a pretty card that you can use to send to a friend or someone you're thinking of. If you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at inkandinspirations.com, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.